The year is 621 CE. The place is Mecca, a city that stands as a beacon of ancient civilization, bustling with life and commerce. Its streets are filled with traders, pilgrims and residents going about their daily lives, unaware of the profound events that are about to unfold. This is a time of great sorrow for the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He is enveloped in a deep sense of loss and grief, his heart heavy with the weight of recent events. The passing of his beloved wife Khadija, who was not only his life partner but also his staunchest supporter, has left a void that seems impossible to fill. He is facing intense opposition to his message. The leaders of Mecca, threatened by his teachings, are relentless in their efforts to undermine him. They debate and plot, their faces etched with determination to silence the voice that challenges their authority and the status quo. He has also suffered the loss of his beloved wife Khadija and his uncle Abu Talib. Khadija was his confidant, his source of comfort and strength. Abu Talib, his uncle, was his protector, shielding him from the hostility of the Quraysh. Their deaths have left him vulnerable, both emotionally and physically. They were his pillars of support. Their unwavering faith in his mission and their constant encouragement had been his anchor in the stormy seas of adversity. Without them, he feels adrift, struggling to find his footing in a world that seems increasingly hostile. In the midst of this darkness, a miracle occurs. The night sky, vast and infinite, becomes the canvas for a divine intervention. The stars twinkle with a mysterious brilliance, as if heralding the extraordinary event that is about to take place. On the night of the 27th of Rajab, the Prophet experiences a miraculous journey. It begins in Mecca, but it transcends the physical realm, taking him to places beyond human comprehension. This journey is not just a physical voyage, but a spiritual ascent that defies the boundaries of time and space. This journey is known as Isra Miraj. The Isra refers to the night journey from Mecca to Jerusalem, a city sacred to many faiths. The Miraj, the ascension, takes him through the seven heavens, where he encounters prophets and angels, and ultimately, the divine presence. It is a journey of both body and spirit. The Prophet's physical form is transported across vast distances, while his spirit soars to celestial heights. This duality of the journey underscores the profound connection between the earthly and the divine, the temporal and the eternal. It is a testament to the boundless power of the divine. The journey of Isra and Miraj is a manifestation of God's infinite power and mercy, a reminder that the divine can intervene in the most miraculous ways, even in the darkest of times. This night becomes a turning point in Islamic history. It marks a moment of profound transformation, not just for the Prophet, but for the entire Muslim community. The revelations and experiences of this night would shape the future of Islam, guiding its followers for generations to come. It is a night of profound spiritual significance. The events of Isra and Miraj are commemorated by Muslims around the world, who reflect on the spiritual lessons and divine messages conveyed through this miraculous journey. It is a night that continues to inspire millions around the world. The story of the Prophet's journey serves as a source of hope and inspiration, reminding believers of the power of faith and the possibility of divine intervention in their own lives. The story of Isra and Miraj is a testament to the power of faith. It illustrates how unwavering belief and trust in the divine can lead to extraordinary experiences and profound spiritual growth, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, miracles can happen. The journey of Isra and Miraj shines as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for those who find themselves in the depths of despair. It is a story that has been passed down through generations. Parents tell their children, scholars teach their students, and communities come together to remember and celebrate this miraculous event, ensuring that its lessons and significance are never forgotten. It continues to resonate with people of all ages. The story of Isra and Miraj transcends time and place, touching the hearts and minds of believers across the world and inspiring them to hold fast to their faith, no matter the challenges they face. The Isra Miraj refers to the Prophet's journey from Mecca to Jerusalem. This journey is one of the most significant events in Islamic tradition, marking a pivotal moment in the life of the Prophet Muhammad. It is a journey that transcends the physical realm, embodying deep spiritual and symbolic meanings. It is a physical journey of over 1,200 kilometers. This distance, which would take days to traverse by conventional means, was covered in a single night, showcasing the miraculous nature of the event. He is accompanied by the angel Jibril, or Gabriel. Jibril is a significant figure in Islamic tradition, often serving as a messenger between Allah and the prophets. His presence underscores the divine nature of the journey. They travel on a magnificent winged creature called Burak. Burak is not just any creature, it is a symbol of divine power and grace, capable of transcending the limitations of the physical world. Burak is described as a creature of white color. The whiteness of Burak signifies purity and holiness, attributes that are highly revered in Islamic tradition. It is larger than a donkey but smaller than a mule. This unique size places Burak in a category of its own, distinct from ordinary animals and highlighting its extraordinary nature. It can travel at incredible speeds, covering vast distances in the blink of an eye. This speed is not just a physical attribute, but also a metaphor for the swift and direct connection between the earthly and the divine. The name Burak itself is derived from the Arabic word bark, meaning lightning. This etymology emphasizes the creature's speed and the sudden illuminating nature of divine revelation. This signifies the speed and luminosity of the journey. The light surrounding Burak represents divine guidance and the enlightenment that comes from spiritual journeys. The journey begins at the sacred mosque in Mecca, the holiest site in Islam. This starting point is significant, as Mecca is the spiritual heart of the Islamic world, a place of profound religious importance. The Prophet then travels to the farthest mosque. This phrase, the farthest mosque, is laden with meaning, suggesting a journey that goes beyond physical distance to encompass spiritual elevation. This is traditionally interpreted as the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. Al-Aqsa holds a special place in Islamic tradition, being the third holiest site in Islam and a focal point of Muslim worship and reverence. This journey highlights the sanctity of Jerusalem in Islam. Jerusalem is a city of immense historical and spiritual significance, revered by Muslims, Christians, and Jews alike. It establishes a spiritual connection between these two holy cities. This connection is not just geographical but also symbolic, linking the foundational moments of Islamic faith with its broader spiritual heritage. The journey on Burak is not merely a physical one, it represents a deeper spiritual quest that transcends the limitations of the material world. It is a symbolic representation of the spiritual journey that every believer must undertake. This journey is a metaphor for the inner path of faith, devotion, and enlightenment that defines the life of a true believer. It is a journey from the familiar to the unknown, from the earthly realm to the divine presence. This transition signifies the ultimate goal of every spiritual seeker: to move beyond the mundane and connect with the divine essence of existence. Upon reaching Jerusalem, the Prophet ascends to the heavens in what is known as the Miraj. This miraculous journey is a cornerstone of Islamic tradition, symbolizing the Prophet's spiritual elevation and the profound connection between the earthly and the divine. He travels through the seven heavens, each representing a different level of spiritual reality. These realms are not just physical spaces, but also symbolize various stages of spiritual enlightenment and closeness to God. In each heaven, the Prophet encounters previous prophets. These meetings are not mere formalities, but profound exchanges of wisdom and spiritual insight. He meets Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and others, peace be upon them all. Each prophet he meets has a unique story and lesson to impart, reflecting their own journeys and struggles in spreading God's message. Each encounter is a lesson in faith, perseverance, and submission to the divine will. These lessons are timeless, offering guidance not just to the Prophet but to all of humanity. The Prophet's encounter with Moses is particularly significant. Moses, known for his leadership and his role in liberating the Israelites, shares profound insights with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them. Moses is known for his close relationship with God. His experiences, including receiving the Ten Commandments, are pivotal moments in religious history. He is said to have spoken to God directly. This direct communication is a rare and significant event, highlighting Moses' unique role among the prophets. Moses advises the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them, on the importance of prayer. This advice is not just practical but deeply spiritual, emphasizing the role of prayer in maintaining a connection with the divine. This encounter foreshadows the gift of the 5 daily prayers that the Prophet will receive. These prayers become a cornerstone of Islamic practice, guiding the faithful in their daily lives. The ascension through the heavens culminates in the Prophet's arrival at the Sidrat al-Muntaha, the Lote tree of the uttermost boundary. This sacred tree represents the ultimate boundary of human knowledge and the threshold to the divine. This is a place where even the angel Jibril is forbidden to go beyond. The presence of this boundary underscores the profound sanctity and mystery of the divine realm. Here, the Prophet experiences a direct communion with God. This moment is the pinnacle of his spiritual journey, a direct encounter with the divine that transcends all earthly experiences. He receives the divine decree of the 5 daily prayers. This decree is not just a command but a gift, offering a structured way for the faithful to maintain their connection with God throughout the day. This journey through the heavens underscores the interconnectedness of all prophets and messengers. It highlights the continuity of God's message and the shared mission of all prophets to guide humanity. It reinforces the universality of God's message. Regardless of time or place, the core teachings of faith, compassion, and justice remain constant. It emphasizes the importance of prayer as a direct link between humanity and the divine. Prayer is portrayed as a universal act of devotion, transcending cultural and temporal boundaries and uniting believers in their quest for spiritual closeness to God. Section 4. The gift of prayer, a conversation with the divine. The most significant event of the Miraj is the Prophet's direct communion with God. It is here that he receives the commandment of the 5 daily prayers. The 5 daily prayers are the cornerstone of Islamic practice. Initially, the Prophet is commanded to pray 50 times a day. However, upon Moses' advice, he requests a reduction in the number of prayers out of compassion for his followers. God, in his infinite mercy, agrees to reduce the number of prayers to 5. This exchange highlights the mercy and compassion of God. It also demonstrates the Prophet's love and concern for his community. The 5 daily prayers become a source of comfort, guidance, and spiritual connection for Muslims worldwide. The 5 daily prayers are not merely a ritualistic practice. They are a means of communication with God. They are a way to seek forgiveness, guidance, and strength. They are a reminder of our purpose in life. They help us stay connected to our Creator. Section 5. The enduring significance of Isra and Miraj. The Isra and Miraj is not just a historical event. It holds profound theological and spiritual significance for Muslims. It reinforces the belief in prophethood and the divine origin of Islam. The journey emphasizes the importance of Jerusalem in Islamic tradition. It strengthens the bond between the Muslim community and the prophets of the past. The event also highlights the centrality of prayer in Islam. The Isra and Miraj is a story of resilience and hope. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, faith and perseverance can lead to transformative experiences. It teaches us that with faith we can overcome any obstacle. This event continues to inspire Muslims around the world. It reminds them that they are part of a larger spiritual journey. It encourages them to strive for spiritual excellence and closeness to God.